Hello, this is Penny Sansevieri with Author Marketing Experts, and I wanted to walk you through something that I think we should, I do for pages that I like, and I think that if you are managing a page on Facebook, you should definitely encourage your followers to do this because Facebook algorithms are changing yet again, and it's quite possible that 2% or even less of the people who have actually liked your page will ever see it without advertising. So unless you have an ad budget, you're definitely going to want to remind them of this. So on Facebook, this is my personal Facebook page, and on Facebook, you will you'll see down on the left-hand side, as you see here, a whole bunch of different options, including interests. Now, interests are this is where you can really get very focused in your newsfeed, where you can really control your newsfeed. And a lot of people say, my newsfeed is just a bunch of junk and spam and all that. And I don't know that that necessarily is ever going to really totally go away, but you can, to some degree, at least control what you see, as well as creating interest groups for pages that you want to make sure and not miss. Now, again, you're going to maybe want to share this video with your followers on Facebook to encourage them to do this because this will save you probably a lot of ad dollars. And not that ads don't work on Facebook, but they can be really tricky. So this is the interest page, and you can see that I have causes under here, which is a group that I formed, and under my causes is No Pause Left Behind, or Leave No Pause Behind rather. So this is an organization that we love and we support, and I want to just kind of follow and see what they're doing with the animals that they're caring for and whatnot. But that is where your that's where it will show up for you. So let's go to a page that I've liked and see if actually, let me do this. I'm going to go over and actually grab the page because it's going to be easier just to find it this way. And I'm going to go to this page, which I've already liked. And when you click on that liked bar or button, it'll pull up, and it's a little bit slow right now, but it'll pull up Get Notifications or Add to Interest List. So I'm going to click on Get Notifications, and I'm going to also add it to my interest list. So it may ask me to create a new list. It could just, if you have an existing list that's appropriate, you can certainly add it there. But so I'm taking this and I'm going to, let's see, marketing and PR. So I just created a new list, marketing and PR, and now this page is added to it. So now under marketing and PR, you can sort of see that this is what I've got. As I add pages to this list, obviously this will populate and give me options to check the various pages. But this is a really good way to help to manage, to manage the pages that that you're following, as well as encouraging people to follow yours. So share this video with your followers. I would recommend creating lists on your own for pages that you want to just keep track of. And yeah, and because I think that Facebook, like I said, I think that Facebook is really, is really very much changing. And you can also do the same thing with groups. Now I will tell you that I went into this list before I did this video and already sort of cleaned it up because I have so many groups in here, and I really don't know how I ended up being part of them, but you can also add some of these to favorites. So groups are another thing that are really hard to follow because they don't always show up consistently in your news feed. So you can leave groups, obviously. So that was an event that I was at. So I don't necessarily need to follow that again, but you can have, so Amazon book clubs seems pretty interesting. I can add it to my favorites. Self-publishing and marketing, I can add it to my favorites. So there are ways that you can isolate interests on Facebook. Liking pages no longer isolates interests, sadly, because again, whether or not they show up in a newsfeed is really anybody's guess. But that's a great way to manage and monitor Facebook and just to follow exactly what you want to follow, and hopefully to some degree edit out the rest. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Penny Sansevieri with Author Marketing Experts. I hope you enjoyed this video.